Hello and welcome to Mr. Mochi's Culture Corner. Now, this is a new segment on my channel in which I will be talking about different cultures and religions and uh, views of the world. I decided I would start this out with a bang, and today, being Easter, I figured I will start with Easter. So, here we go. While Easter is in all actuality, basically a Christian holiday, it actually started out as a Celtic harvest festival, or a Celtic festival of the spring, actually, in which they would the Celtic people would get together and celebrate their goddess Eostre, who was, of course, one of their most beloved and beautiful gods. Uh, Honestly, don't know much about her actual story. Haven't had time to look into that lately, but well, when the Catholic Church came into old Ireland and started converting people, they had a bit of trouble because they refused to give up Eostre because she was so beloved. So the Catholic Church, coming to a compromise, changed Eostre from being a goddess to a patron saint, and then, excuse me, and then placed the holiday that we now know as Easter on top of her old festival, incorporating many of the practices that were done in her festival to what we now do in Easter. The the Easter bunny in itself is actually the animal form of the goddess Eostre, a beautiful white rabbit. Um, hiding the Easter eggs, they had several egg-based traditions in these festivals because eggs are, in pretty much every culture in the world, a universal symbol for fertility and beauty, um, which I've always found interesting. Um, Really, one of the only things that's actually Christian about the Easter holiday itself, besides, of course, being when when the church says is when Jesus arose from the grave, is actually the name that we use for the Easter Bunny. Now, when most people think of the Easter Bunny, they think of calling him Peter Rabbit or Peter Cottontail. Um, this is actually a reference to Saint Peter, who in the Catholic Church's old belief was besides being one of Jesus' apostles, was also deemed the first pope. Even though he wasn't around when Catholicism started, he was deemed the first pope because he's one of the main disciples who continued teaching after Jesus was gone. Again, I'm Mr. Mochi. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments if there was anything I missed, or if you just had something to say about this video. And have a nice day and have a happy Easter.